Hi, it's the Awesome Vegan Gal here, and today I'm doing another video. I haven't done a video for this brand for quite a while. It's a brand called Tasty Bite, and I will have a link below to their website so you can check out all that they offer and check out some of my other videos I've done for some of their pre-packaged, prepared already rice. And then, so all their food is already, basically ready to go, and you just could warm it up, or I actually didn't warm it up. I did my things in the bag. So you'd have to go check those videos out on my channel. So this is an interesting product, and they make their products are based a lot on like Indian type food and a little more spicy and stuff like that. But they have different flavors and some are more mild and some are spicier. And they use different seasoning, like they use a lot of chili and turmeric and other things like that, ginger, etc. So what's nice about this is it's all ready to go. It's their chickpeas and rice bowl, and this is their Indian style, and this is what the package looks like. And it has the back, and I'm going to read you some of the information to share with you. So this is the mild one, because I'm not really so much on spices, although it does have some spices in it. This is, like I said, it's their mild flavor. And they do other ones. I think all of the bowls are with chickpeas, but they do different. I think they have Mediterranean. I'm not sure, but you'll have to check out the website because they do a lot of different products. So, so what this has also says chickpeas that are slow cooked with onions, tomatoes, and spices, and it's also with brown rice. So it all comes ready to go. It has what's called a spork included. That's a type of spoon, combination spoon fork. They call it a spork. And this is an 8.8 ounce package. It's a non-GMO project verified. It says it's ready in 90 seconds. I'll tell you about that shortly, why it says that. And then it says here it's heat and eat. And they say it's ready in 90 seconds because people put it in a microwave, but I don't recommend microwaves. I don't have one, and I never will. So people do use them, but I'm not in that category, and I don't recommend it. I'd rather eat it the way it is, or put it in a double boiler or something. I wouldn't put the bowl in. Maybe you can, or just warm it up in a steamer or something like that, or put it in water. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to eat it as is. But I know they say microwave, but I don't recommend it. I really don't. I don't want to get into it, but it's not a good idea. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, so what they say to do, which I'm not going to do, is you peel it, then you put the entree, which is the chickpeas, over it. So I'm going to put that over it anyway. You could also take like boiling hot water and just put it over the thing, and it'll be more like a soupy type of bowl, which is fine too. So I'm not even going to read the directions for microwave, like retake, like do over. So let's just forget about that part. So what it tells you here then is our delicious line of globally inspired ready-to-eat meals can be enjoyed at home, at work, or on the go. That's what's nice about it. You don't have to worry. So it's also gluten-free. It's vegan. And it's a BPA-free bowl. It's also kosher. And I'll tell you what is in here. So what they say is in here is in the pouch, and then I'm going to show you everything. The pouch is what has all the chickpea, the entree part, is water, onions, chickpeas, tomato paste, sunflower oil, garlic, cilantro, ginger, salt, coriander powder, cumin, cornstarch, spices, mango powder, chili pepper, and turmeric. And then the bowl is water, organic whole grain, brown rice, and sunflower oil. Just so you know, if this is a concern, the product is processed in a facility that also processes nuts, wheat, dairy, and soy. So that's just for you to know. So what's nice is like it comes all in a package like this. I'm just going to open it up now that I told you. Okay, so it's taped up here. And it doesn't say about, some of their products say that if you use it once it's open, you could put it in the fridge, but it doesn't say about this. So this is really nice. So it comes like this. You open it up, and here is the bowl with the rice. So that's that part. And then here is the, what they call the spork. It's a spoon fork, so that's ready to go there. And then finally, here's the entree part. So all you do is tear this open and put it on top of the rice. And it might have enough like juiciness, so to speak, or you want to call it that, like from the liquidy, because it has water in it, that it'll absorb in the rice. I mean, if you want to add other seasoning, I think it has enough seasoning with all the spices and everything. So it's put in sections. I think this spork was supposed to go into this little thing, but it doesn't fit. It's a little bit too long, so they had it inside. So that's what's really nice about it. It's convenient that way if you're looking for a nice meal. And then to tell you a little bit about the nutritional information, it's 360 calories for the whole package. 8 grams of fat, carbs 63 grams because it is rice, fiber 10 grams, protein 10 grams, so it's got a lot of protein. It's also from the beans, and 12% potassium and 4% calcium. So that's what it says. So now what I'm going to actually opt to do is, it's nice like this. You don't have to add anything to it, especially if you're on the go. But I like to add I'm going to add other vegetables to it that I have already set up here, and some other condiments, not spicy necessarily or spices, but different things that I think I would like. So all I'm going to do is open this up first to show you. So it's sealed with this plastic here. So you could probably, since it's a microwave safe bowl, I would say if that's something you'd want to do, is you could probably just do a double boiler type thing. Because, I mean, I don't know. Don't quote me on that, because maybe the plastic might melt sitting in water. So maybe skip that part too. Don't do that. Maybe I would just, like I said, either put it in a steamer, pour it out and put it in a steamer basket, and then or put it in boiling water. So this is not so easy to open as I thought. They seal it really well. So let's see if I can get it without using a scissor. No, I got it. I have a scissor on hand just in case, but it has to be sealed really well, or else it would pour out of here. So this is the brown rice. So it's already cooked. So, and what's nice about this little bowl too is you can, if you want to reuse it for something else, you can, or for traveling if it's something you need. So there, I just took off the plastic because it's not needed. And then, let's see, I could put the seasoning on first, or the vegetables. Maybe I'll just do the seasoning first. Let me just get out my little spork here. And this might be, I don't know if this is compostable or not. I have to see what it says. This comes nice, just in a little plastic here. I don't think it's compostable. I thought maybe it was. It doesn't say anything on here. So, yeah, you could see the bag, that it's got, it's stains from the turmeric, because you can see that, and the ingredients from here. So what I would do is, when you're doing it, when you're taking it out, make sure you push down, like I'm doing with my fingers, all the ingredients, so that when you open it, because it's just a tear tab, so it's easy to open, it doesn't get all over the place, because it might stain too because of the turmeric. So I'm just going to take that off. That's why I also have the bowl on a napkin. I don't know if you can see that, but I have it on a napkin here on the table. So, oh yeah, I can smell it. I can definitely smell the chickpeas and the spices. So I don't know if I could show that to you in the camera. You could see that. And then I'm just going to take some out. I might not take it all, but some of it. And if you like other seasoning, you can. I use, and I'll also put down below the video some of the ingredients I'm going to use, or some of the recommendations. If you want other seasoning, you could use things like coconut aminos I use, or coconut vinegar, just different things that you might like. Umeboshi plum vinegar, so it's saltier. There's also brown rice vinegar. So there's different things that you could add. So I'm just going to do most of this, and I'll kind of show you, if I can, what that looks like. See what that looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mix the, I'll try to get that in the camera. I'm going to mix the chickpeas into the rice, so it kind of absorbs some liquid. So I don't think it really needs to be heated up unless you like it hot. I think it has enough liquid contents from the entree part that it'll kind of soften up the rice too. And you could also let it sit out a little bit, and it might soften up too, because the rice might be a little bit chewy when they make it. I don't know if it's super soft, but I think it's got enough seasoning. So the other vegetables that I have here, and the sky's the limit on the vegetables. If you want to make it into your full meal, the bowl is not big enough for a large amount, or you can transfer to something else if you're not on the go. So I have here some celery and some cucumber and some bell pepper already cut, and then also a heirloom tomato. So I'm just going to use a little bit of each. I'm not going to use all. And it also make it look nice. And then for seasoning, I also have some, this is a brand called Cleveland. What is it called? Cleveland Kitchen. It's their Kraut, Cleveland Kraut. It's really nice, fermented. So I can add some of that to it. I also have, what's nice, this is a nice product that I've also reviewed on my channel. I didn't review the Kraut, but this is from the brand called Rhythm. This is their carrot sticks. It's no seasoning at all. It's just, they call their naked organic carrot sticks. And they're crunchy, so it adds a little crunch. And then another thing I'm going to add too is some organic hemp seeds from Nutiva. And I don't know that I've reviewed them on my channel. I've reviewed different brands of hemp seeds. So what I'm just going to do here now is just cut up some of this. I probably won't cut up all of it, but just for you to see as I'm doing it, I'm just cutting up little pieces. So even if you're on the go, I've done that myself, where you take all the vegetables already pre-washed and everything, and you take a little knife with you, and you could always add, you could do it that way if everything's ready to go. So I'm just cutting the pieces into the bowl. You can see that, but the napkin keeps flying up, so I'll try to make it so it doesn't, so you can see a little what I'm doing. So if there's not enough room in the bowl for all the vegetables, oops, and they just went flying. That's okay. You can always like do a little bit and then add more as you eat some of the dish. So I just did some of that. Now I'm gonna cut up some of the pepper in here. It also has a nice look if you're looking for visual eye appeal, because the chickpeas, it's kind of more brown, so it's not really like lively. If you like your food to look a little more lively, so I'm just gonna cut up some pieces of cucumber too, right in here. So I've got some orange, some green, and then the tomato is red, so that'll add. So a little bit of the cucumber, and then the carrot sticks will give a little orange too. That'll also give crunch, because there's no real crunch in here. I just have a little bit left in this bag. I'm just going to put some in here, whatever's left. Not that much. Okay, so that's in there, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the tomato as well. I'm a very big fan of heirloom tomatoes. I like these ones. I think they're called Brandywine. They're one of my favorite. They're really rich flavor. That's what I like about them. Really robust, almost like a cooked tomato, but it's not cooked. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. If you've never had an heirloom tomato and you are a tomato fan, then you must look for them definitely in the store and buy some. And they have like I said, the ones that are a richer color, meaning deeper color, are usually more richer flavor. So that's just what it looks like. It looks like any other tomato, but there are other tomatoes with different colors, yellows and lighter reds and greens even. So there's different ones you can get. And always make sure that they're not like very soft and mushy. The reason why is because they'll go bad fast, and you may by the time you get them home, they'll be already like what do you call it? Already mashed or something, like, from the movement and everything from when you travel with them. So always try to look for one that is a little more firm. And then if you also have like these little bins, or some of them have it at the health food stores for the fruit, is these like little berry little containers. So I usually try to take that with me and I use that for the fruit too, just so that it stays without getting bad, because it can get ruined very, very easily. They're more delicate type of tomato. So my bowl is pretty full here. You probably won't be able to see everything, but here's kind of what it looks like with the other vegetables in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the hemp seeds and the kraut. I didn't take a utensil for it, so I have one right nearby, so that's good. So I'm just going to take a little bit of hemp seeds, put it on top. So I don't have much room for a lot in here. Oops. That's why I didn't add all the chickpea either. So I put a little more hemp seeds than I planned, but hemp seeds are good, so that's okay. Just try to mix it in here. So now I'm going to see, I need and with fermented foods especially, or with anything, it's better not to double dip, as we say, even if it's just you eating, because you're putting bacteria back into the food, so it's going to spoil faster, even though it is a fermented food. It's just a better idea that if you want to eat more of it, better have a utensil in the bag or in the container, whatever you're eating, and then put it in something, and then use that one that hasn't gone into your mouth. Okay, so let me see here what I'm going to get here. Trying to find a utensil to use. Okay, I have a little wooden spoon here. I'm just going to use that. Okay, so now I'm going to add this little bit of sauerkraut. So you got a little fermentation, good for the bacteria in your gut, probiotics. And this one has also caraway seeds in it. So I'll put a little bit on top there, and I may take some more, so I'm just going to leave the spoon. Now I'm done with adding to this bowl, chickpea and rice bowl with the vegetables. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a taste and see what I think. just first, before I do that, I'm going to try to mix it up just a little. Can't do too much. Like I said, it's pretty full now. Another time, if you do this at home, what you may want to do is take off some of the rice or put it in a larger bowl and eat out of your own bowl if you're not on the go. So, because I'm going to go ahead and try this and see what I think. Now, I don't know if I got that much of the chickpeas, so I want to get a little more before I give my feedback. It does have a nice flavor. But I like the addition of the vegetables. I think I would recommend other people do that too. It doesn't have to be exactly what I do. You can also do herbs if you have parsley, cilantro, although it has other spices, but basil. If you like other vegetables, it's up to you what you like to put in here. Zucchini. I mean, there's many options that you can use to your liking. But it's very nice, and it's satisfying because you're getting, it's like you're getting a complete meal. You got some grain, you got the beans with the seasoning, and you got vegetables. So, it's a nice thing to have, and it's easy. Also because when you're on the go, it's not perishable when it's not open. I mean, once you open it, you have to eat it if you're out. And even at home, like I said, it doesn't say that you can keep it. So yeah, this is really nice. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this for sure after I finish up with this video. So definitely check this out. It's a really nice option for anyone, either on the go, at home, if you need a quick meal, you don't want to do too much, and it's already mostly ready to go. So this is the Tasty Bite All Natural Chickpeas and Rice Bowl, the Indian style. So that's what it looks like in the package, and I hope you check it out. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.